What's going on, guys? Wow, the webcam is so crooked today. There we go. Better. All right. No, not that good though. No, too much background. Better? Meh. Better. All right. Anyways, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. We are back. Hi, Kylie. We're back. I actually have not done... I did a whole lot of stuff for the streams this weekend, but I didn't do any painting this weekend. Also, we had our soccer game, so there was a whole lot of time to get a whole lot done this weekend. So we're kind of back in the lab. I'm just kind of trying to clean off the desktop. Oh, of course. I was thinking about doing something different though today and working on the iPad a little bit. Just because I kind of want to design some digital stickers or some stickers which would be easier to put it onto the digital platform and then go straight to print from there. That is kind of my plan tonight. But instead of using the software, which we can use, software will work. That's if I don't get stuck picking at this. Oh. I'm so glad I didn't drop the top one. Because the top one was full of... I just want to get some of it off because it is normally white. It's been covered with black paint over time. And it just feels like it needs to come off, but this is not important. Okay, anyways. Just need to kind of clean these up a little bit so that they actually close. Okay. Very satisfying. Not necessary right now, though. Anyways, so the plan was to hop onto Procreate. And there's a couple things I'm working on. I'm working on a new visual for the Psycho Bunny channel, which on that channel, if you've seen the movie Donnie Darko, I'm working on Frank because Frank is technically the main character of that. But not too animated, not a whole lot going on here. I do need to animate some mouth movement, so maybe I will take a look and try to do a simple animation. Everything looks real complicated from what I'm looking at making an animation. But I wonder if I could show you. I may be able to show you. Let me see if I can do it. See if I can show you what I've been kind of working on. Now, if I use a program called... Where is it? And this is actually not going to be run like this in the future. But this is a pretty cool setup. Watch. I can add, and I'm going to do window capture. I'm going to say, wait, why is there not? Oh, I guess there's no, that makes sense because it's a different scene. Okay, so I'll just do a new window capture. We're going to call this one This one is made by Vuber. Vuber. And so I can press OK. Drop this little guy in there. He's on the top. So, no, you need to go underneath that, right? And so technically this thing will talk as I talk, and then it just makes a little movement, right? Pretty cool. I didn't make this though. This is already pre-made. And this program isn't, I feel like it's versatile, but you really need to know what you're doing and where everything stands, because watch, I can show you how Vuber works while we're here. Sorry, there's a lot of background noise, but watch, I can show you how this program works. And it's not, I don't feel like it's very intuitive. Sorry guys, you guys are gonna have to get a little background. But let me see if I can find the actual, where's my source file? Of course it's behind everything. Now supposedly you can change, so I can change the background settings of the color of the background. I should be able to. Why can't I do it? Oh, that's what I want. How did I do that? Background transparent. Does that work? I don't think so. Not for what we need. Because it still gives me the PNG background. I'm looking for a way to get it transparent. This one, like state 1, doesn't tell me where the mic is hitting. Then I have picture 2. Looks like that. So there's a lot of different animations. Huh. So there's even more animations to this one. But I'm not... Is this what... just always? See, it's kind of confusing on how, like, they... Oops. Oh, there it goes. It's going to disappear. Right. So that's kind of like a basic tutorial of that. If I wanted to go faceless, not super hard to use, but it does take a little bit of, hold on, I'm going to see if it'll come back to me. There you go. And then there's also a couple like different templates that you can choose. This is one that's preloaded, so you can download. I'm sure there's people selling them. I like the sockets. This one's really weird. I don't really know how this one works. But like I said, there's like a lot of animation going on just normally without the mouth moving. So I feel like this one's less. I don't like this one as much. And then we're going to, there's other ones. So load default, there's the cool cat, which pretty much just bounces. Then I guess you could do this bouncing cool cat. And you can switch between these frames, so depending on what cool cat you want to be. This is a lot to manage while you're on stream though, I feel like, on top of like this way to set it up. Now yeah. And that's pretty cool that the mouth does talk when I talk. It just stays open within the tone. But it doesn't actually have a resignation to the pitch of tones, which in the new way that I found out how to do it, it's not using this program. It's directly using OBS and a plugin and a lot of different work. Basically, I need to draw a bunch of different mouths in different shapes. And then try to go from there. Luckily, the image that I was using, I don't even think it's still there because I didn't save it. I just added a picture. And basically, this was the original one. This is the one that you start with. There's the shaking, I think, is a little bit more violent, and my microphone sensitivity might be way off. I can't actually show you OBS. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. It's going to give us a real weird infinity effect, though. I would like to try to do it, but I haven't done it myself. So I really can't help. Oh, sorry. Supposedly I can put a green screen effect on it in OBS, which seems like a lot of work to get it to do what it needs to do. So a couple different characters that already come with this, like if you don't have you know what you want, or if you just need a place filler, you can always just use like the sock. That's pretty cool, like no big deal. And that's it. There's only 4 on the weird one. So if I was to play with this one, I'd just use the sock. And for audio, I don't know. Let's take a look at it side by side. I know I don't have a lot of facial expression when I talk, so it might be a little tricky. But we're going to add, we're going to go window capture, and we're going to add, since we just did it, we're going to do. So it's up there. I'm talking. It's moving its mouth. Can we hold a conversation together? Oh, I don't know which way to move. I think I'd be the world's worst ventriloquist, right? Like this is the world's worst dummy show. Yeah, I can do that for UFO. I'm still kind of torn. Yeah, that's what I should do, is just try to practice with the alien. But the way you do it with OBS is a little bit different. You actually link it to the microphone, and I haven't quite finished learning. I can kind of show you what I'm looking at, but it might make everyone dizzy. So let's just try to see what happens, and if it makes everyone dizzy, we will yeah, because OBS is transparent. You can't see OBS, and I don't know how to fix that, because you just I guess you could only do OBS tutorials within, maybe, but that might be idea for another day. Anyways, so we got this cool little guy bouncing around. He's not doing what he's supposed to. I'm pretty sure I can change it to green screen. And then we just have him bouncing in the corner. Should I try it? I don't know what to do. filters, and then add. I thought I had put this filter in before. I might need a filter noise gate. I'm gonna have to learn a lot more about OBS, I feel. And that's okay. It's a program that I use quite often. It would be nice to get more familiar with it and have a faceless YouTube channel. Something that I don't have to clean my room for. But these are all little touches that I'm trying to put in to the channel. And as we do that, trust me, I tried to find my glass cleaner. I was lucky enough to find my microfiber towel, but this thing is still smeary to death. I don't know why. I did my best to clean it though. Anyways, today we are going to just be working in Procreate. This also has no facial movement, so the only animation for this is actually a flash of his eye, which needs to be just colored in white. And maybe he'll bounce around like this guy in the corner a little bit. So the bounce, you can do bounce motions to make it bounce as you say certain things, like he jumps. I just wanted to see if he'd stay still if I didn't stop talking. Yeah, he definitely stays still. So it works pretty good. If you're looking for something quick and you want to get to know another program, I feel though, although this might be much easier on your computer because it's running at a different source, I feel like I would want more control, and I've seen some really cool stuff done. So I'm going to take a little bit more time and try to finish a few things. It'd be nice to have an avatar for a few channels actually, but let's just do the alien because that's good, right? That's kind of where we're at with most of the stuff. There's 3 channels going on. There's Psycho Bunny 13, which is the gaming channel, which will be either this image, or what I really would like to do is do the image from Monty Python's That Little Bunny, but meh, we'll see. Or do like a bunch of different bunnies and have a rotating series of bunnies, like do Donnie Darko, do Who Framed Roger Rabbit, do Bugs Bunny, do who else? Is there a Disney bunny? Thumper from Bambi? That's all I can think about. I don't really like this color. Can we, it's not gonna, I don't know what else to do. Oh. It's not what I wanted to do. It's pretty close. If I could change the color. Background image, transparent, color, there we go. So I can make it, I could try to color match a little bit. Right. Dang it, I wish it almost gave me the grid. It'd almost be better. Alright. So let's just work with the alien. We can actually do an animation. We don't really need to do emotions though, because I don't think this is going to capture emotions. What it is going to capture is tone, and I don't know. Oh, there is the White Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland too. That's true. what was I saying? I kind of need to just create the movement of the mouth. Okay, so let's just do something real quick. Let's go to our desktop. Nope, let's go to our split screen. Oh, where did my desktop go? It's because this thing's open. Everything's running like crazy today. Okay, split screen. Perfect. Second process of this is, second process is I need to look up shapes of the mouth animation. AE, okay. And so those would be AEI, ABC, no. AE, AI, AO, OE, WRT. So I would probably need a few different mouths and then just kind of play with it. What is the mouth chart in animation? How many mouth shapes for animation? For very simple animation, you can actually get away with just 2 or 3 open mouth, an open mouth, a closed mouth, and an O mouth. For really good lip sync, however, you probably want to use 6 or more shapes and to represent the phonemes. Whew. You know, every time I do something, it just becomes that much more complicated. And I don't know why. I like to do that to myself. I do. I like to make cool things, and it just takes a lot of time. Okay, so what I do know is I need at least 3. Right? Okay. So if we did the alien who's simple but doesn't have a mouth, he never has a mouth. Not in any of his drawings has he ever had a mouth. So I almost need to animate it with his eyes, which... Okay. Let's not get too complicated. For this project, just for the sake of it, I'm going to turn on screen share. Now I'm going to jump over into the studio just so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. Plus my little distracting sock puppet is hopefully making, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so for this I'm going to turn on, what am I going to turn on? What are we doing? Oh, we're going to do, is it preferences? No, it's add. Animation assist. And it's nice to have the draw guide for animation assist. And you can make more drawing guides, edit more drawing guides so that you know which way things are going. I did a really large animation that's way too big. I have no idea how to get it off my my iPad actually. Let me show you just the extent of the original UFO animation with all its frames. Nope, that's all the stickers. I mean, I have so much work done. No, it's somewhere. Too many sketches. Here's an animation I did. This was before they had the animation feature though, so they're all running off of that's like, I think if you watch this one, like this ET one, I actually timed it. Let's see if I can watch the video playback. So this was right after Stephen Hawking's passed away. I did this piece. This was fun just to like mess around with like color and a lot of tracing. Okay, it's taking too long. Guess I did nothing. I was putting in where the light was going to be. So this is ET. This is not the finished animation though, or an animation at all. That's actually just a feature of. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know where it went. Maybe it's too big. It's like, no, we're going to store this somewhere else for you. Because it's too large. Nope, that's drawings. No, this was after Animation Assist. But this is frame by frame drawn animation. Of the UFO to like where it catches up with the next one. This project was crazy. The amount of things that happen and like what the stretching and the amount of learning that happened. Not that I remember a whole lot of it, but like this. He flies. I'm stretched all the stars. I think they're going the wrong way though. The tail should. You see how the bright stars. I think. Maybe not. When fireworks happen. This was a really fun project. That the whole thing is like I think under a minute. It wasn't originally. The original one was like a minute and a half. But maybe one day I'll go through and I'll take all these apart. This is probably like really lagging down my computer. Interesting. Here's a little bit of a little stolen Futurama. Bender's leg coming in, him looking over. There's like 1 or 2 frames that he's actually Bender. And oh man, this project took me so long to do. A little spaceship flying with the little Toyota car from Toy Story. He's doing the Spock. Live long and prosper. And he flies up. A lot of these things were done by stretching some of the frames. Like as you can see, the background there, the city is like super blurry because it was stretched. Cigarette burns for timing, because this actually ended up There's a YouTube video for this. I can show it to you guys. It's not very long. It's done with sound. I sent it out. My friend put sound to it. I should have left it louder, but yeah, pretty crazy project. Lots of pieces. This is like all the pieces that it has. It really does need to be put back together at some point. But lots of projects in here. Lots of crazy stuff. Die cut stickers, more UFO stuff, more stickers, tons of stickers. But so we need 3 faces. Mouth closed, mouth open. Okay. So, no problem here, right? Does the mouth go there? So almost, I feel like his 3 facial poses. Oh, come on. This is why people have those gloves. I don't actually use my iPad all that much, but then you're forced to draw. Oh, or maybe my pencil's just really old. Could be. This pencil's so old. Just doesn't seem to be like recognizing. Right? So we have the O face. Let's just do one. Or do the eyes change? That's also a thing. Oh. Freehand. Take it. Select. Copy. Paste. Paste. Okay, so now I have 3. That's good. Now I do want to erase this little dot from this one, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to erase this little dot. This little dot. Okay, good. Have we done anything? How long has it been? It's been 30 minutes. We haven't done anything. Okay. So first one we're going to do. See, the problem is when I really draw this thing, I don't separate the eyes, but here I can. So we're gonna do open mouth. Come on. It's like I have a dead spot in the middle of my iPad. I may as well be working with paint. Like, that was terrible. Right? His little body. Maybe he should be colored. We're just trying a test run. So then you can have this mouth. And I can put the eyes in the exact same spot if I want. I can move them. So it's nice that you get like that light blue line. It's not It's just the pass frame. So it kind of gives you, and we have no mouth. Or a closed mouth. Which I think for the alien should be no mouth. Right? And then I think if we wanted to, just for fun, we might want to put a rabbit in. Right? Hope he's too tall there. He's way too tall. He just needs to be short. Square needs to go out, up, up, over, back down, right? Terrible. Doesn't look great. But we can put nose, blinking eye, then we have open eye, and then two blinking eyes. Okay, now I'm going to play. Oh, that's too fast. Settings. Let's bring down the speed real quick. I don't need that many frames. I guess then this would have to be imported in and then see what the animation looks like. And now I think the third one should have a line as a mouth. Alright, so let's just, for the sake of argument, take this out, okay? Let's, I'm going to take out all the bunnies. I'm going to drop back in. I'm going to draw my mouth straight across. So I think like the trick to making this mouth look realistic is we're going to have to play with the actual shape and kind of keep it consistent to where the opening is, right? Like where the corners of the mouth would be. We're gonna, kind of keep that pretty consistent. So now, settings, we don't need that many. We need just a few frames per second. Simple character, I think he's going to be too transparent for what I need. But it doesn't matter because what we're going to do is we're going to export. So let me see how to do this real quick. Share. Let's try to send it as a Photoshop file to myself. Hold on, let me try to take care of this. Nice. Well, thanks for the ad, Uncle Clean Sink. Anyways, how did that come in before I even knew it was coming through? See, now I don't know how to send them single frames now that it's in gallery. I think I sent it as a Photoshop. Where's my mouse? Give me let me add them. It is in this one. I'm going to just see if I sent it to myself to see if I can add it in. Our whole goal here is to see if I can add this in and have made our own terrible avatar. And this is the project I was working on before I got to the stream on the stream. So I feel like this is fair to work on. Let's see. I'm just going to drop it in the webcam right now so we can have a little bit of fun with our friend as he talks. As well as you can see, I'm not doing anything on my computer that's interesting other than looking through my email to see if I got this email, and I did. Let's see if I download it, what happens to it. Okay. Untitled artwork, cool. I'm going to move it over. Oh. Went haywire. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna hide this. Sorry guys, I'm trying to juggle a lot of things right now on my desktop, which I will show you in a second. Oh man. Did it do it what I think it did? No, it didn't. Good. It kind of did. Now we're good. Okay. Let me see if I can show you what I can see. Let's go desktop. Let me see. Sorry guys. I'm going to try to get you on the behind the scenes look of what's happening in real life. Okay. There's a lot of managing of screens, so don't get mad at me. Is this what we're seeing on stream right now? Is this what's going on? I think that's good. I think that's what we're supposed to be seeing. Yeah, okay. So there we go. We've gotten our image into Photoshop. Go us. There's all three layers. There's layer 1, closed mouth, open mouth, smiling mouth. Okay? 3. Simple animation. Our next goal, I believe, is to export. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Can I crop these? Let me see if I can crop. I want to crop. That's my first goal. That's not what I wanted to do. That was like the most backwards way I could have possibly done that. So here's our little guy. Okay, perfect. Crop him. I want him to be small. Okay. Now we're going to hide, and my goal is to file export. We're gonna we're gonna export as PNG. Doubtful. Let's do just JPEG. Export. It's gonna ask me. No, I need the UFO art. Okay, save here. We're gonna name this one Smile. Save. Okay, we're gonna hide that one. Open up this one. We're gonna go File, Export, Export as. Export. We're gonna. This one is O. Save. And then click that one, go to this one, File, Export as, Export. This one's just called blank because it's just like a blank face. Save. Okay, all done. All right, perfect, good. Now we have 3 images. Now, what we want to do is we're going to jump back over into, where are we? OBS. OBS, help me through this. So we have all that. We're going to jump back into our studio and we are going to make this screen bigger again. So we've used a couple different tools plus this program to kind of do this tutorial. So let me just jump in and try to see if I can fix this. Now I need to find this program. Okay. If I make this bigger, is it going to freak it out? It might. Yeah, okay. Can't make it bigger. Okay, so I'm going to go to Avatar Settings. Let's go to Load Default. And we're going to go back to our Bambi because our Bambi only has actually a couple facial expressions. And it shows it on the side over here. So here's the... So I'm going to import image. And I'm going to go to desktop. We're going to go to UFO art. And I think that was this one, right? So when I'm not talking, that's what you're getting. Okay, then we have the one. Place image. And we're going to do... Is it the O? And the last one, we're going to do the smile. But I don't know how the smile is activated. Smile is activated. Activated? No, I don't understand. Oh, it's just a nervous twitch for him. So I think on each one of these you can apply settings to. It doesn't look like you can though. Export image, replace image. And that's why I said that there's not a whole lot of control with this module, or maybe I just don't understand it. State properties. So blinking interval, state name, image mode smooth, pixeled. So the program that I was going to work with is similar to this. but you can actually have more control, and it's within OBS. It's a plugin. But like I said, I can't show you my OBS drop down, so we can't work on it right now together, unfortunately. So that's kind of a tutorial of like how you can make. Now I have a little alien guy, although Bambi still is like screaming in the in-between. Does it talk well enough? Is it communicating? Hold on, let's see. I'm just trying to, I can delete this one though, so I can remove image, right? So that's not there anymore. State effect, random shaking, open mouth, close mouth, wave move. Oh, I see. I see. So it's none if there's no talking. And then if there's talking, random movement, shaking, vibing, or shaking and move, custom, you can change it yourself. So I saw some pretty cool effects on some other things that I was going to work on. Sorry, it's not very big, right? Like, you can't really see what's going on. Whoops. Whoops. So here's the issue. This can stay the same size. This is also tiny on my screen because there's so many screens going on. Let's open this VTuber. So it's VDuber. VEADOTUBE mini. There's not even an R on there. You can set up short keys for shortcuts. I was just kind of playing with different things like these different effects, random movement, open mouth. But you can assign what effects happen to what. So now that I don't talk, it doesn't shake, it just stays in one place. Which is true, there's no movement there. On open mouth open effect, right? Open mouth effects. On mouth close effects, there's none. So just a couple different little features you can play with here and there. Smooth, blinking intervals, blink duration. You can change the background, program settings. Avatar, and then saving avatars and stuff like that. So just kind of a cool little feature I'm trying to add to all the streams so we can have a little bit more interesting streams. If it came from a small alien cartoon like this, or a snowman, or you know, whatever you might want to be. A cool little short tutorial, nothing too fancy today. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up on stream. I just have so many windows open right now. Yeah, I'll just have to keep experimenting. But it doesn't seem like... See, the smile's just on the in-between, so it blinks whenever it wants to. And I haven't seen it blink. I wonder if I talk a lot, if it'll blink on the in-between. Then I can actually get them. Like I would have to. See, it just does like a cheesy little smile. What is he doing? I've also seen ones where they make their arms move and stuff, and I don't understand that. That means their webcam's doing some sort of tracking within their house. Like they set up their webcam to track them. as a person, because there was a guy like pointing at things with his little avatar. Looked pretty crazy. Not something that I'm efficient at doing right now. I'm just kind of learning the ropes of animation and trying to figure out if I can actually make this work. Would be cool if I could have a little avatar just talking away in the corner, doing his thing. And I probably should have colored my alien's eyes black in this one because he is white. But like I said, this one's just a practice. But I think that's pretty okay. We got something done today. Wasn't a total loss. I am going to end the stream there. I know we didn't do any painting. We didn't work on any paintings, but sometimes it's good to take a break. And yeah. I don't know. I just didn't feel like painting today. I really felt on like working on the streams today. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Happy Monday, and I hope everyone has a good rest of their week. I'll continue working on this, and hopefully sometime soon, at least on one of the channels, we'll have some cool animation. I guess I could put anyone there now, really. I can draw an animation of myself, depending on what I want to do. But I definitely want to get a avatar done for the gaming channel. So for Psycho Bunny, that channel should get finished, and yeah, that's pretty much my main goal to this project is faceless channel for the gaming stream. That way I don't have to use my projector, although the projector's fun. It kind of changes the whole layout of my room, and I think I'm going to have to redesign some stuff if I'm going to be running 2 different shows. Plus the avatar might be nice to do the interviews from behind. I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see as everything comes back. Yeah, he's talking pretty good. He's not terrible. But I hope you enjoyed this one. That's going to be it for this one, and we'll see you guys next time. Wednesday we'll be back here. Hopefully I have a better little animation drawn. That's really quick. We just drew it in, less than an hour. Sometimes getting projects done is just getting started, right? But I also did a bit of research today and watched a lot of YouTube videos without you guys to come up with this little tiny animation. But next time I'm going to have it animated and on the channel, so I'm going to get more in depth with it. We're actually going to play with tones on the mic, and I saw a guy actually use like 4 or 5 different facial features, so I'm kind of excited to see what I can do with this program. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time, and have a good night. Peace.